Hi there, welcome to this short video about migrating a virtual machine using Workstation 11 to VMware vCloud Air. Before I begin, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Mark Ismaili. You can find more information about me on my LinkedIn profile, or you can also tweet me if you have any questions. You can also find out more information about Systems Up at www.systemsup.co.uk, or you can also tweet us at SystemsUpLimited. Right, let's get into the fun stuff. So what I'm doing here is launching VMware Workstation 11. I've installed this just on a normal 2012 server, and in Workstation 11 I've done a little bit of configuration before this video, and actually installed a virtual machine in there which also has Windows 2012 R2 running on it. So as you can see here, I'm just powering on the virtual machine. I'm waiting for it to spin up. Kind of for demo purposes, this is a server I'm remoting into, so you might see a remote desktop connection pop up every now and then. So let's just wait for it to come up. So if I'm just going to log into this as the administrator. There you go, you can see my snazzy background picture. So I'm just going to close down Server Manager. Don't necessarily need that running. And what I'm going to do is just to show you what kind of has been configured on this virtual machine is just launch command prompt as administrator, and just going to run a sysinfo and export the information onto the desktop of this user. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, it's the host name, the version of OS it's running, kind of some other general information. It's quite useful to show you what it's actually been doing and what has been done to it. So that's all I need to show you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut this machine down. I'm going to do it with command prompt, it's easier. And then we will go back into the console, so just bear with me 1 second. Okay, now that the virtual machine is shut down, what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on it, go to manage, and go to upload. So I've already got a VMware vCloud Air subscription, so I'm going to select that and put in my username and password. My username is just my email address, and I'm obviously not going to say my password. Okay, so you can see it's actually trying to connect to my subscription now, and there you go. So I'm going to select that, hit finish. You can change the name if you want to. I've just gone for the default, which it picks up the name from VMware Workstation 11, so Win 2012 R2. So if I go into Google, open that up, and if I go to the VCH login, so it has been renamed to VMware vCloud Air, but the URL is still the old one. So there you go, as you can see. So it was VMware vCloud Hybrid Service. Got renamed earlier this year. So I'm going to log in again, my credentials. And there you go, so that's my resource snapshot. And then this is a shared subscription, so you can see there's other VMs there. But the one I'm highlighting there, you can see it's picked up the name, it's created a new VApp, and it's uploading it as we speak. So there you go. So what I've done is I've actually paused the video there and played it, so we don't have to watch a bar loading. So if I just refresh this browser, there you go. So our VM's now uploaded. It's now in the cloud. So I select it. It should have the same memory and drives information. So there you go. It's got me as an owner because I used my account to upload it. So if I go back to virtual machines, I can select it from here and power it on. So that'll start to power on the machine. So now that's been successful. A little green icon appears to the left hand side of the virtual machine. I'll just launch the console, just allow pop-ups to this URL. It should show me the login screen. There we go. Okay, so I'll just make this browser a little bit bigger. Do Control-Delete by pressing the button there, and put in the administrator password. And wait for that to log in. So see it has the same background picture and the text file on the desktop. So it's good. So what I'll do is I will launch command prompt again. Well, it's best to make sure you do this as administrator if you're running a sysinfo, or else it won't let you do it as a normal user. There you go. So what I'll do is just run the same command as I did before, but I'll just give it a different name so it doesn't overwrite the file. So I'll just name this after migration, make it nice and simple. Oh, and as you can see, I can't spell, so I'll just quickly change that. There we go. Okay. So if I launch this one, just drag it to the right there. And this is the before as well. So we've got the before and after here. So as you can see, same OS version, same host name, same configuration, product ID. Everything seems to be the same, which is good. So that's proved me right, which is good. So I'll just shut down this machine now. There we go. Okay, right, just wait for that to shut down, and then we'll go back to the VMware vCloud Air console. So I'll just wait for the green icon to go grey, and then we'll know it's actually shut down. So there you go, it's changed. So if I open the VM, status will be powered off. There you go, powered off. So I'm going to click on this link here. It's Manage VM and vCloud Director. So it'll open another tab or another window, depending on what browser you're using. So I'm just going to go to Home, select the vApp that it created, just right click on it, and add to my catalogue. Give it the catalogue name that we want to add it to. I've got one already created called Systems App Limited. Give it a name. I'm just going to keep the other defaults. I don't need to change anything else. Just hit OK. There we go. So it's changed to busy. Let's just create that now. So if I go to my catalogue, there's my Systems App one. And there you go. So it's just capturing the image with the VM inside it. That's it, done. So I can right click on it, select download, give it a name again, so I'm just going to change it because I've already got a VM there. Let's put it on my desktop. OVF format, and OK to that. So there you go, it's going to kick off the download, so I'm actually going to pause it once it kicks off. Pause the recording and start it up again once it's finished. There you go. Okay, So if we go back to my desktop now, it's got a folder created, and there is the image. So if I double click on it, it'll open in Workstation, give it a name, and select import. So there you go, it's just importing the image. So what I actually did there is I had to delete the old one because I didn't actually have enough space here. But as you can see, I've still got the downloaded image and imported that one. So power this one on. This is the new one we just downloaded. Wait for that to spin up. So this is something quite important actually. VMware will run a sysprep file on it, so it does change the password. So you'll need to take note of that from the Workstation console before you change your VMs. So I'll just put in this password. There you go. So still the same snazzy background. Still see the two files on the desktop, which is good. So I'll just get rid of Server Manager, and what I'll do is I'll launch Command Prompt as administrator one more time and create the final third file. We'll try and spell system info right this time. There we go. And what this is for is just to show that the VM that has been uploaded, powered on, shut down, and then downloaded again. None of the information, hostname, settings, etc. Have not changed. Now obviously this is quite a simple test. I've only just been showing you the hostname, but any information within the VM will still be kept. So this is the after download file, and this is the file that we captured when we were actually running it in the cloud. So as you can see, same hostname, same information, OS version, etc., build type. And that's it really. So what I'll do is I'll just power this down using the console. It's a little bit easier. Let's shut down, and that's the migration, upload and download completed. So just to go over again, we've completed during this video. We have created a custom image, done that in Workstation 11. With that image, we've uploaded it to VMware vCloud Air, ran a couple of checks in it, and then once we're happy with it, we actually check the image after uploading, powering on, make sure it's right information. And then once we're happy with that, we added it to a private catalog online in VMware vCloud Air, and then we downloaded and imported the image back to an on-premise environment. So that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or want any information on cloud migrations, please contact us or visit the website. Thanks again, and look out for our next video.